Are we back yet? Did it work? Are we back? I can't tell.
Don't forget the intro.
Yeah, I just went straight to the table, but I don't see it on stream yet. What the hell?
I
I
see
see
it.
it.
I gotta refresh. There we go. All right, we had a little power glitch and it took longer than 10 minutes and at least I got to pee before the power went out. But we're back and we're gonna finish up the second half here. So I guess we're about 5 minutes overdue. All right, let me finish putting stuff where it goes. I mean, my whole computer went down, so everything stream, freaking. So we're on part two of uh, Curse of
That's right.
Strahd session four, part two, because I am not,
4.2.
I am
Part 2.
not editing them. They will be posted separate on YouTube.
Part
I,
2.
I'm not splicing nothing together. So if you got to this video and you haven't seen the first session, then go back to part one and then watch that. Then you can get caught up. But we had some sound going and stuff before. Do we still have Sirenscape working? I know I let's
Yeah, I
turn
heard
on.
crickets.
Let's turn this on.
Yeah,
Is
hopefully.
this there we go.
Nice.
All right. So the chanting coming from the
The chanting.
south or the bottom of the map. All right. So inside of this rectangular room are these little niches with all kinds of stuff in them. You start looking in the ritual in the this is the uh, you see a small hand like kind of mummified. It's yellow. It's got like sharp claws and it's on a loop of rope. And another one there's a knife that looks like it's carved from bone. There's another one that has a dagger with like a skull set into the pommel. You think it might be some kind of rodent. There's a big old um, diameter, 8-inch diameter, like orb that looks like an eyeball, like a big one. What is a aspergillium?
Type it, Jim.
It's it's so that there's a gem carved from bone. I don't think so.
Aspergillus is a type of fungi.
It's a mushroom carved from
You would
bone.
know that.
Aspergillium is a holy water sprinkler. I pasted it in Discord.
Oh.
Who the
Oh,
hell knows that shit?
it's one of
Google.
those little flicking things.
Google knows it.
It's a
Glad they
flicky thing.
So it's one of
A
those.
flicky thing with holy water.
I should know that growing up Catholic. Like, I've seen those.
Samina la bisabiada.
You're
So
going to
it's
hell. You're
it's
going to hell.
there's
Right.
like a. I think it might be a cloak that's like folded up and it's made out of some weird like material. There's a. It looks like a whole ass frog, like a big old bullfrog, and
Detect magic.
he's like
Go in.
taped to a stick. The frog is. Yeah, there's
The
nothing
frog
magical in
takes
here.
a stick.
Yeah, it's like
Frog on a
tied.
stick.
It's like tied to a stick. There's a bag. You don't know what's in it. It's just like a bag sitting there. It looks kind of funky, and if you sniff it, it's got some kind of like like ammonia kind of smell to it or something. It's pretty strong.
Rat poop.
There's a finger. It's like a long finger with a claw on the end of it. Like it's just been
Dibs.
severed off. Like a pretty long
You
finger.
hungry?
Uh, there's a little figurine of a mummy. Its arms are crossed over its chest. There's a little iron pendant in one of the other niches. It looks like maybe it's got a little face on it. You can't really make it out. There's like spider webs and shit. Um, there's a little head inside of one of them. Like it's a little tiny head, like a real looking head, like shriveled
Drunken
up.
head.
Yeah.
Drunken applehead dude.
And then there's a little wooden coffer that's got like a little handle on it that you can open the coffer, but it's not open. So there's like what didn't number them, but there's what 15, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever. Each of those niches has something in it, and you can go
And
down, and there's a portcullis
you
down.
said that Javelda's detect magic didn't detect anything?
Yeah,
Is
that
that
nothing's
Not a-
magical in there. Nothing within 30
Okay.
feet. Well, nothing
Don't
that
touch
she
it.
doesn't already know is magical. Unless
Yeah.
you guys are hiding some shit. You better
I
tell
see
her
a
now.
glowing barbarian. Oh,
What
wait,
is that?
cloak.
What is up your butt that's glowing? I can detect through some skin.
It's one of those damn pins he's been.
You don't
sitting
have a
on.
lead lined butthole. What do you got up there? Tell me what's magic. Who's hiding the dagger? Are you guys messing
Alright.
around with this stuff? Do I need to put it in the
Not
party sheet?
touching any of it. No.
I don't know, man. I taking stuff out of a tomb. I don't know.
All right.
Well, I would mage
before-
hand open the pouch just to make sure there's nothing magical inside the pouch. That's the only thing that seemed like it was a container of sorts.
Do you like pull some stuff out of the pouch, or you just open it?
I'll open it, kind of sniff it, mage hand a little pinch out of it.
Do you look in it? Yeah, when you pinch it, it like you think it might be skull. You're not sure
Skull?
since you did a pinch. Skull, like dip skull.
Oh,
Chewing
oh, oh,
tobacco.
chewing tobacco. Okay.
Skull. Well, it's
Oh,
not chewing
little
tobacco.
Copenhagen.
Yeah, it's not really chewing tobacco when it's skull, right? All I ever did was it made me sick. That's all I know. Like in the army, you want to try some? Yeah, sure. Ugh. Every time.
I was
Well, you're not
heaving.
supposed to swallow it.
I was heaving on second base in Little League.
It still made me sick. And then tobacco, you like do a big chaw in your jaw over there. Like, ugh. Just give me a cigarette. Let me clog my lungs up with it. That's what I used to do. All right, so you guys not touching any of that. All right, I'm not putting it in the party sheet then. Screw you guys. You can't have the frog on a stick.
But before we go, real quick, guys, I'm gonna give you a little blessing for a couple of us here, and I will cast aid on a few of us.
Why does Rost have a big crosshair on him?
Cause I'm targeting myself, I assume.
Yep.
All right, so hopefully that worked. Grimfoot and Search and Destroy should now have a max of 5 more hit points. Looks like it worked.
Oh, these aren't temp. These are regular.
Yeah, these are real hit points. You now have your max is increased by 5 for 8 hours.
I don't know what it was before. I think it was 20 before.
Yeah.
It's I see it in the effects,
It-
but okay, yeah,
it-
the effects on the combat tracker made it 25, but not on the character sheet.
Right, it
Yeah.
won't touch the character sheet.
It's right then. It worked.
Sweet.
Even my light went off.
DJ freak out?
No.
Oh.
He didn't even come out from under the blankets. It was just
He
the
has
It was just my computer that went down. Everything else stayed on. Because
He has dark
it's
vision,
just
so
this
he's fine.
battery. It's this battery backup just shut down.
Check your hit points because I just checked mine. I'm like 23. I should have more than that. No, yeah, I should have 32.
Why do you have 28 then?
23 is what it says.
23 plus 5 is 28.
Oh
yeah, you're
doing
gonna have
that
to do
thing again.
the class jiggle thing.
Class jiggle.
Go to on your character sheet, the main page next to
Mhm.
the wizard or the class
Open
Class.
up your
and
class
level.
magnifying glass. Yeah.
Change one of the levels
Just
Just
wiggle
control
it.
mouse wheel down one and up, back up. And then that'll recalculate
Got it. Beautiful.
properly.
So you should have 32, and your combat tracker shows you got 37.
Ah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Looks like
37.
all of you
Mine
need to
too.
do that.
Yeah.
Why? I wonder what's hanging that up.
I don't
Oh,
know.
probably that extension that adds the experience points and stuff automatically.
No, because it was doing that before.
What, Rob's extension? No.
No, that wouldn't.
No. That thing's so old it wouldn't break nothing.
I never knew those buttons were there until recently. Underneath that, on that level screen.
And I don't have any of the effects. What are the character effect ones that change the character sheet stuff? I don't have any of those really
Yeah.
going. We can't blame it on Bob. His is turned off too right now.
It's always Bobby's fault.
CAE I have turned off.
I didn't actually level Glenn's character. I'm gonna let him do that, but I'm just doing a 3rd level ranger.
All right. Should we check out this room down here before we go through the portcullis?
Which
Sure.
is so. Let's see.
I'm hung up in the wall.
Each of these little cubicles, when you look down in them, those are like rusty old manacles, like up against the back walls of each of these little. What used to be looks like a cell, maybe. And hanging on the back wall of the cell marked X. What the hell cell is marked X? Okay, so this one right here. There is a why don't they just draw the little skeleton in there? There's a skeleton hanging there. It's the only thing hanging in this whole area.
Check it out.
And let me look at one other thing. Is Sven's character not in the party sheet? What the hell?
Could be.
Yeah, it is.
I see it.
Oh, I'm looking
Yeah.
at the damn token. Dirt. Alright. I think I'll change that maybe as we go a little further to your character portraits. It helps me get used to who's who, right? By having the player portraits.
Oh, yeah.
But
Mhm.
so hanging on the back wall of the cell is a human skeleton clad in a tattered black robe. Cultist.
Search it.
Javeldes? Give me a investigation?
Sure.
So you find a gold watch.
Gold watch. Nice.
I wore this gold watch up my ass.
Knew that was coming.
I knew.
It's a ring actually. But in this case, it's a gold watch ring and it's in a bad spot.
Around
But
these coccyx.
It's a gold ring worth 25 gold though, so that's nice. Party sheet. After you pry it out wherever it was stored.
It's your grandfather's gold watch.
For 5 long years.
And now I give it to you.
Now I give it to you. All right, I'm gonna delete the rest of the stuff in the party sheet.
Right, Grim Deuce, you want to take the ring for party
I'm looking at the
loot?
Yeah, I'll let you
the-
take that out
I
before I
was trying to get to
delete the other
yeah.
stuffs. Because I know as soon as I start hitting the delete button. All right.
sack. Gold ring in the sack.
All right. I mean, so anything obvious was just that skeleton and these little cells and stuff. Are you guys gonna like search them all?
Yeah.
Might as well. We're here.
All right. Give me whoever's searching. Give me a perception check.
I'll search these bottom two.
All right. So Grimfoot, with a 19, you find a secret door. Right.
Cool.
You don't need no
Bypass.
portcullis.
No, need no pork.
Oh yeah, you guys still
Damn it, I
here,
just learned knock.
right? You guys still hear.
Knock.
You guys still hear the chanting though, so let's make it.
I don't hear any chanting. Oh, now I do.
I just played it again.
Cast magic missile at the
Pretty good.
darkness.
All right, as you guys look into this chamber, oh, you guys can hear.
I ain't that old.
All right, what does this place look like? It looks like the chanting stops as you peer into this 40-foot square room. The smooth masonry walls provide excellent acoustics. Featureless stone pillars support the ceiling, and a breach in the west wall leads to a dark cave heaped with refuse. So that's the west wall's down. So this pile is like a pile of garbage.
So that way is
And
south then.
yeah, there's a silly thing up there. Actually, I could just do that now. Turn off line of sight. So you should be able to see the whole map.
I didn't turn off line of sight.
Huh.
The line of sight's off, but the lights are still on.
There you guys
There
go.
it is.
There we are.
There it is.
So there's no people in here chanting?
Oh yeah. Hold on, we haven't got that far. I was just clearing up the map. The chanting stops as you peer into the 40-foot square room. The smooth masonry walls provide excellent acoustics. Okay, I said all that. Featureless stone pillars support the ceiling, and breach in the west wall leads to a dark pile of murky water covers most of the floor. Stairs lead up to dry stone ledges that hug the wall. So you guys on this ledge, right? That's up high. In the middle of the room, you see more stairs rise to form an octagonal dais that also rises above the water. You can see like all around the room are rusty chains with shackles that dangle from the ceiling, mostly above the stone altar, which is what's up top there. That's the altar. The altar is carved with a hideous depictions of ghouls grasping up at the top of the altar, right? And you could see that the whole altar is like covered in dried blood. You can
No
tell
people.
the water is about 2 feet deep. The ledges and the central dais are 5 feet high. So the dais is like 3 feet high out of the water. And the chamber in this ceiling is 16 feet high. The ceiling is, so it's pretty high up there, which is 11 feet above the dais. The chains dangle from the ceiling are 8 feet long. It looks like they might have shackled, prisoners or whatever up there and hang them over the top of the altar because it's like meant for humanoids, not like goats or anything. And in the east wall over here, you see a wheel that obviously would open the portcullis. Here. And that's it. That's what's in this room.
Do the voices stop when we walk in here?
Dead silence now.
What the fuck?
Do we see anybody? There's
Nope. You don't see a soul unless they're underwater. But wouldn't the sounds be like, blah, 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 blah.
Can we tell how deep the water is? Or is it just
Ha-
too
feet.
murky?
2 feet.
It's
2
pretty
feet.
murky, but you think it's
I'm
about
gonna
2
jump
feet?
over to here.
You like do a big freaking broad like Grimjaw jump, and as
What if
soon
we
as
just
you
leave
as soon
instead?
as you land on the dais, you hear
Too late.
I'm ancient.
One must die.
Oh,
Well,
I sense approaching pain.
as you start to see like apparitions starting to appear on the ledges where you guys are. Each one resembles a black robed figure holding a torch, but its torch's fire is black and seems to draw light into it. Where do you expect to see faces or just voids? One must die, they chant over and over. One must die.
What would they do if somebody's come up here and urinated on the altar?
Then I suggest we help them. If one of them must die.
Where is this guy named One? Juan? Juan, step forward.
Where are you, Juan?
can I make any kind of a check to see if I know what they're referring to? Arcana or religion or
It
mean,
seems
they're
kind
just
of
talking about-
clear. It just seems clear
Well,
to me. Right?
one, but what is
So-
I mean, one insect, one mouse, one human, one
One of them?
of them? Because I think they're already dead.
What happens when I grab onto these manacles that are hanging here from the...
You're pretty sure they don't care.
Well, let's kill one of them. Where are they at?
And anybody got
They're-
a spare
they're-
mouse?
They're all over the edges of the room, right? There's 13 of them. And they got these torches, and you can't harm them, you can't hurt them. They don't even pay any attention to you. But they are chanting.
What is this over here?
Can I check out this altar and see like if there's any clues as to like what god it's to or anything like that?
There's depictions of ghouls reaching up towards the top of the altar, and the altar's covered in blood, dried up blood. And it looks like you could hang somebody over the altar by these chains.
Why don't we just
What's in this-
leave?
Yeah,
We're
right.
gonna
Do we?
take a javelin. I'll take a javelin and start raking around in this pile over here.
Wait,
Of
what's in the
refuse.
what's in the what's in the pile over there?
Yeah.
The chanting changes as you poke this pile to uh, as the
What was that?
pile.
I sense approaching pain.
Yeah. Is there a better one? Let's see. Oh, we have a mood. Okay, here we go. It says the end has come as the mound starts moving since you woke it up.
Something's underneath the mound, or
No, you
the
woke the
mound is
mound
moving.
up. Yeah, the whole
It's
mound
a
of
shambling mound.
it is.
Okay.
It is a shambling mound of refuse.
And one of these about TPK'd a group of mine one time. So
And you guys are, fortunately, you guys are third level, not second. But yeah, the chanting rises once more as 13. Okay, you did that. If the characters, if the characters, uh, wake up, Logoth the Decayer is what they're saying. Lorgoth the Decayer.
that doesn't sound like your average shambling mound to me.
Oldest could just be really bad at naming things.
Right? Where's the... Oh, here it is. Sorry. Add to tracker. Um, there's only one of them, not two. The hell? I know how to use Fantasy Grounds. I swear it. I swear it. All right. I rolled low. So this thing starts to get up. And it rises and the chanting gets higher and and they're at the start of its turn. Okay. So right now they're just chanting Lorgoth the Decayer.
Alright.
It's kind of nice of them to do those sounds for us. If you listen, that's
Well, I
Robin's
think
voice. Not your wife, but Robin with a Y.
Yeah, that'd be super weird.
Alright, let's go ahead and cast this spell. Which will be my action for this round.
So Javelda's going to start off by using one of the pages of the spell book that we just found and
you,
casting Magic Missile.
you mean the scroll book that you have now?
The scroll book, yes.
It's no longer a spell book. It's like I can't add nothing else to it, but it is
Nope.
now a scroll book.
Pew pew pew.
Uh, the pile of refuge monster does not cast shield, so.
Oh,
Or
perfect.
doesn't he have a parrot of? What's the one that blocks the
Brooch of shielding.
a brooch of shield? He doesn't have one of those either.
Well,
All right.
Search and Destroy is going to cast Bane on this damn thing.
Bane. Do you like make it wear a mask?
Bane him. Hopefully
Beat
he
up,
will.
beat up Batman.
Yay.
Nice.
Very
He's
nice.
got a -3 to his roll, so he got a 0.
And
All
So
right.
it's all fun and games until you wake up Lore Goth the Decayer.
Yeah, I'll just stay right there. And
make
then
it
I am going to do I'm gonna put the emboldening bond on our 2 tanks. Nice.
Nice.
And that is my action.
Wow, I got to go before he did.
I rolled a 8 and you rolled an 8, but you're more alphabetically correct than me.
I think the first thing I'm gonna do is rage, like get really mad because this thing is stinking or something, something like
Yeah.
that. Yeah. So I will rage. And as a bonus action, I did that. And then I'm gonna target this guy, and I'm just gonna reach around, grab my
What?
war pick, and slam it down. Yeah, I'm gonna give him a reach around, grab my war pick, and slam it down right on top of his head, or at least try to. Uh,
A 20 is a hit. You don't know how many more times you gotta hit him to get past that one blood drop, but you think it's a lot.
wow, that's a lot.
He might have more hit points than the whole party put together. Oh, it's his turn. What happens at the start of the Shambling Mound's first turn? The chant changes again. And this time we get to play this. The end has come. Or the end comes, sorry, is what they're saying. The end comes. Death be praised. As this thing stands up to its full 12 feet tall. You see like 2 huge arms come out of the heap. And he raises his hand up and swings down at Grim. I was just reading his multi-attack. Oh, nice. All right, so the first attack on Grim is a hit as
Just.
he slams down on you, right? His hand like kind of covers half your body when he hits you, like in refuge and garbage and shit, like he kind of like sticks to you a little.
Right.
But he does that much bludgeoning damage as he slams into you. And then his other hand comes flying down too, like on top of you. And this one also hits you, slamming down on you and engulfing you. Let's see.
I think
Shambling
I'm going
Mound.
to negate his damage with Stone's Endurance.
Oh, well, you might not get 15 of it. Well,
Yeah. Well, it's 7. That's what I have to get rid of because I'm raging. This has got a heal on it, so I guess it's.
well, just heal yourself for 7, right? Well, you got to roll the die first. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
See,
did you just healed him? I think you just healed him.
to
Nope,
no heal
to
9 to
Grimfoot.
Grimfoot.
Oh, did you?
Nope.
Okay.
A great foot.
You shouldn't have got 9
Yeah,
back.
there's two codes there. The first one I think is if you use it before he applies the damage, and then the second one is if you use it after he applies the
I
damage.
only have
That's the
one
heal.
code here.
Oh really?
I've
The
got
one I had
yeah.
had 2 codes.
Let's look at this.
Whoa. That's part of that mood, I guess.
Yeah, there are 2 different ones in here. Racetrack.
Yeah, I think one's an effect you apply before he does the damage, and if he's already done the damage, you apply you just use the heal one.
Right, but you should be down 2 more hit points.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right,
Should
so
have
this
only.
thing, if it hits you with both of its attacks, you are grappled. And the Shambling Mound engulfs a medium or smaller creature grappled by it. Wait, let me read, make sure I'm doing this right. Shambling Mound makes two slam attacks. If both attacks hit a medium smaller creature, the target is grappled. All right, so let's put that on you. Grappled.
Well, I'll give him a big hug too. He's grappled
Well, you didn't grapple him.
too. Isn't there something about if you're grappling somebody, you're also grappled?
No.
Mm-mm.
No.
No, you can grapple somebody else, and then you guys can
Yeah.
drag each other around.
Drag each other waltz.
Yeah.
Waltz across Texas with you.
All right, so if he's got you grappled, something can happen. Wait, let me double check. Shambling Mound makes 2 slam attacks. If both attacks hit, the target is grappled, and the Shambling Mound uses its engulf on it. Okay, so it's all part of its multi-action. So the engulf effect is it pulls you into it, and you are blinded and restrained on top of being grappled.
I think this is how we TPK'd last time my group saw one of these.
All right, and at the start of its turn, it's gonna squeeze you. It's gonna like give you a good old squeezing inside of it. But that's all I could do this round. Oh, I guess it comes out like bringing you with it. It can move 20 and swim and. All right, Grim, it's your turn.
Oh. Well, we're gonna have to attempt to